We're here today to discuss with our whole team, page turn, architect, structural engineer, MEP. We have our plumber, electrician, our elevator, and concrete subs on site. We have them all here at our architect's office with our main GC and his PM to make sure that we're doing the full coordination, every single plan, every single RFI, to make sure that when we build the site, that there's no problems. We're implementing Procore and WhatsApp chats to make sure that the process is seamless. Now we're doing these buildings, they're all copy paste. So we know the specifications and all the appliance packages and all the finishes. We're just doing this as an exercise to make sure that when we mobilize and gear up for Monday, we strike in one single shot. We want a home run with bases loaded. That's the point of this exercise. So I hope you watch this video, learn a few points, stay tuned for more tips, ask questions, drop your comments so I know what to tell you guys. You know, it's all a chain of command. So you guys doing one part will affect the rest, and then that's how we get to the finish line. So it all stems from Usman is a GC, Thaddeus is our elevator company, Alter is our plumber. He's a representative from Raptor Concrete. He's gonna be doing, he's gonna be the foreman on site, the way I understand, project manager for foundation and superstructure. That's the project manager for Usman, who's gonna be running the site. That's our MEP Arsen, that's our structural engineer Umang, and that's our quarterback Robert Bianchini. That's our architect. This is exactly what you see. So you see that this is a one-story single structure garage. Then this is the end of someone's backyard. The end of someone's backyard. I think there's another backyard here, and then at some point,
that's a parking lot.
Some point, this is a huge condo building, like maybe a 10 or 12 story, and the back of this is their parking lot. I don't know if this is too early to say, but whatever, just for you guys to know as a team, whatever space we need, this is a very big building. Robert B can tell you there's very few 40 footers that people are running as single use buildings. Whatever in cut you need to maintain seismic gaps or neighboring, you know, I don't want to have any columns or locations or anything that's too tight. You need an inch, 2, 3, 4, 5, take it. I'm authorizing you guys now. The building is super wide. You don't have to build it like 1 inch. You barely get the ruler and we're like fighting to prove that it's an inch seismic gap. If we need 3, 4 inches separation, I want to be able to see through the two buildings. That's my goal. It's also good, first of all, it covers our asses on a DOB. But second of all, the most important thing is, if these buildings are not connected, we can't get lawsuits on us saying they were leaning, we're not leaning. There's clearly a seismic gap, we're not protruding, we're good. This is good for the plumber to know because there's gonna be a sump pump pit under the elevator.
So basically,
and that's the deepest that we go.
The neighboring bottom of footing is 55-40, and then we are going all the way to 42-39.
We have an elevator pit.
How deep is that? 15 feet, but we have to get the pump under that, right?
No.
We're gonna have vibration monitoring, we're gonna have crack gauge monitoring, and we have optical monitoring. And the engineer required us to put a couple more points there. Don't rush. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Because we got one shot. If we blow it, it's gonna the whole project up. We're out before we start. I'd rather take a day extra to underpin, maybe give a little settlement, whatever is needed, a couple of millimeters, work on another section, and then proceed over here. Concrete. The same way we did Schaefer, with epoxy coated rebar.
Top right?
That'll be great because he's going working back. It's safe.
And we actually did an RFI for this on Schaefer.
Is he doing SD1, SD2? You should.
No, he's not doing. He should.
He doesn't do one.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, this Ukrainian guy I met, he was excited. He wanted to do backflip when I said SD1, SD2. That is called a page turn. What we did, and most developers don't do this on small buildings. They do it, and it's more effective on bigger buildings where it's cost effective, right? So, meaning if you're doing it on a site that's between 10, 15, even 20,000 square feet, it's more so a pro bono. And I'm speaking as a developer behalf. Now, in some instances like mine, if you're a developer and partner or an owner, it's very effective. It's just hard to get your team to sign up to do this because it requires a lot of time and no extra money. Now, we could have all done this on a Google Meets. I like to have the culture built up, the camaraderie. So we got food and we went through page by page, column by column, status by status on every single page till we concluded it. It was a long meeting, but I will add that it was extremely effective for our project, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons and how. We were able to amend and get certain RFIs resolved on the spot. We use this platform, which I love, Procore. When they made those adjustments that we spoke about as a team, they're submitting them right there on the platform, and all of us get pinged when we get it. So now we have a clean set of plans. Nothing is perfect, but it's more refined. And then people also are calling people out, which I love. And that's important for all the viewers, you guys watching, whether you're a contractor, whether you're a developer, whether you're an engineer, or just a lover of the hobby. Literally, 60 to 70% of the battle is fought on paper. The construction part is extremely easy. That's probably 30%, and the sign-offs is about 10%. So like, share, subscribe, get involved, but I want your feedback. I wanna know what you guys wanna know. So drop your comments, give us your feedback, and let's grow as a family. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this.